All right, this is your Millie Girls training video. Look how cute she is. She's really into working these days. I'm using a lot of really good treats for her. She likes cheese sticks and chicken, the primary things that we're using with her. We pretty much went through your Puppy K level 1 syllabus. So I'm gonna send that home with you so you have it written out as well as this video. She is eating twice a day, 2 cups each time, because I think her weight is she's a little thinner than I want her to be. So she was eating 1 cup 3 times a day. She's now doing 4 cups total over 2 meals, and we're also offering 2 lick mats, which I will send home with you. So she knows sit, down, coming on call, loose leash walking, drop it, leave it, off, take it nicely, shake, all of those things. So we'll go through all of those, and then when you come, I'll show you some exercises and you can do that would involve the kids with her, because I think she would really like that too. So let's see, we taught her that these cues mean sit, okay? So instead of jumping and launching herself off of you, hi, good girl, good puppy. Good, she's gonna sit. Those are common body language cues people give. Good. Dogs, when they're trying to greet them inadvertently, they just do these sorts of things. Good job, good girl. Okay, so if she jumps up, you're going to lift your knee and cross your arms and tell her off, okay? And then when she sits, she gets a cookie for that. All right, she does a really cute leave it, so we're gonna show you that next. Fingers closed around the treat. This is mine. You let her chew. Millie. You let her chew, and then you say leave it. If she continues to chew, leave it. She gets little bops. Leave it. That's what she typically does. Open hand and take it, so we're rewarding the fact that she left it alone. Leave it. There we are. Take. Good girl. So leave it is you're going for something, let it alone. You don't actually have it in your mouth yet. I forgot I had a cheese stick in my pocket for you. Drop it is it's in your mouth, spit it out. So we've been practicing with these little types of things. Oh, Millie, look. Look at this. Take that. She knows my names. So she knows my names by now. Yeah, good. So when she spits out the item, you're gonna give her a treat, okay? You put the treat right in her nose, so she can smell it. Right now she knows the idea of drops, so she's not even taking anything right now. But if you wanna practice it at home, you can. So drop it is, it's in your mouth, spit it out. And again, it's kind of a trade game. So we stick a treat right in her little nose, and she has to spit out the item. Let's see, loose leash walking. So not attainable for a long walk yet. However, she's learned to heel on the left side. We have a little dangly treat here that we hold down facing her. And we take a couple steps in the house. If she jumps at it, we're not gonna pay her for that. So we come back and try it again. She does this very well along a wall, okay? So that kind of keeps her from rotating out. Nope, try again. Yes, we're paying her for that. So it might take 2 or 3 good steps for you for now. All we're doing is associating that this area is pleasant to walk in. Notice my leash is not steering, my treat is, okay? All right, let's show them shake. Okay, so out on a walk with you, I guess before we move to shake, she should be on the left-hand side. She goes pee, poop, plays ball, gets out her major energy, and then we're walking with this amount of leash. Okay, command is let's go. She should walk with you pretty nicely. She's a good walker. Age-appropriate thing is exactly what she's doing. So she's not launching herself anymore. She's not pulling on the leash, but she's still being a little silly. That's an age maturity thing. Sit, good girl. Okay. All right. So moving into her trick. Shake. Good. Got that done. She likes that. Very smart. Shake. Good girl. Nice. So shake there. impulse control exercise. So we're gonna put her in the down. You take 3 treats in the food hand here, and this hand is kind of a blocker. So she goes to stand up before you're ready. It body blocks her like that. She thought that was a treat, it's a hairball. We go back out and in. Okay, so this just teaches her that she can't launch herself at food that we're offering. It's kind of a good impulse control activity. Let's see. So I want you to do hand feeding for meals. That's a dominance exercise. Kids can help with that. So you measure out the 2 cups of food. Instead of putting it in her slow feeder, you're gonna feed it by hand. So you scoop some out, feed it to her, scoop some out, feed it to her. It's good for every member of the family to do that with her. So as long as the kids are feeling comfortable. She's been taking food very, very gently. So I'm not concerned about that in the least. Another thing is I'm gonna send you home with her restraint hold schedule. So holding her upside down like a baby, kind of between your legs and on her side, laying next to you and teaching her to calm on her own. Clearly, she's been learning how to settle. She's much less jumpy than she was. That's just an age thing and again, being taught. But certainly that'll help with this whole thing too if they're jumping on the kids. Another exercise we can do at home is watch. So we do this from the healing side. Sit, good. You have 2 treats, 2 or 3 treats in the hand closest to her. This hand holds your leash, the opposite hand, and you just tell her watch. Good, and you take the treat down to her little face, back up to yours. Whoops. And if she gets out of position, you just steer her right back in with the treat, close as you can. I know you're throwing me all kinds of behaviors here. Sit. Good girl. Watch. Yes. Right into the next one. Watch. Good. Right into the next one. Watch. Good. Good job. All right, so there's those, and I just want to show you your stays real quick here. Let me get some more cheese for her. We don't work for free, do we, Millie? We don't work for free. So sit, stay, and down stay, how we've gotten so far. Sit, stay, we always start and stop in the same position. So the dog is in heel position on your left. You're giving a hand signal, and then pivoting around the puppy in the front. She should stay. If she gets up, you just try it again. Release at the end is okay, and we toss a treat. Okay, she's allowed to get up and get it. We're not saying the stay word yet because this isn't proofed and perfect, so we're only labeling stuff when it's proofed and perfect. What are you afraid of back there today? Sit. Good hand signal. We're pivoting to the front of the puppy. Not a lot of distance from her right now. And then it's okay, and we toss a treat. Down stay looks a little different. So the puppy's on heel position. Yep, she knows. Good girl, down. The leash is going under the foot closest to the puppy. She gets a down treat. If she gets up before I'm ready, I just step so that when she stands up, she's mildly uncomfortable. We're not choking her. It's just so that her head goes down. She'll get tired of standing that way, lay down. After she's down here for a couple seconds, it's okay, and we toss a treat. She's allowed to get up and get it. Okay, do this one more time. Down, down, good. It's down cookie, foot over the leash. If she settles in for a couple seconds, okay, and toss your treat. Great job. Okay, what are we missing, Miss Millie? Another exercise we did with her was a collar aversion exercise. She initially, when you go to grab her, she'd kind of just back away a little bit. It's called collar aversion. It's just something that's annoying to deal with at home. So you take food in one hand and one finger under her collar and lure her to the food. That's all. Just kind of teaching them to take positive pressure with you holding onto a collar or a harness. Good. There you go. Good job. And I think that's it. That's all the homework I'm going to give you. It's a lot. So if you have any questions, just let me know. But what a studious little puppy you have. She's been so fun. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me.